Alright guys, welcome back. So let's have a look at Rocket Lab. I think last time I covered this name, it's been quite some time since we talked about this one, and it did go up, down, up, and back down to at 50 days. So last time we covered at this candle right there. I believe this was some sort of a short report, I don't remember, or a downgrade or something like that. And then this flush down right there, this was a 750 million offering announced. This is pretty much shelf offering. You can go take a look at it on SEC filings. You can just go type the ticker and you'll see what's the plan and all that stuff, right? So we don't want to do that, but the stock in the last 2 months after going to this 50 bucks, it's been in this huge consolidation. But if you just pay attention, yeah, these there are not only like big large selling candles, but also there were some pretty good buying candles, but it didn't stick, it didn't hold into, I mean, I'm a breakout trader, so it didn't hold. So for me, ideally it would be this 52, 51, 51.50 area. So meaning anybody who bought or shorted in this zone would have gotten squeezed pretty crazy. If it kept going, it would have done something like quantum names or nuclear names that have done, but it did not. It just failed to do so when we had a momentum. So now I'm going to be watching this zone right here. So essentially I want to go maybe 42-ish, 43. So below that level, yeah, I think it can come down. At the moment it closed right at its 50-day moving average. Let me bring up the moving averages. So this 46 or something, this is where pretty much closed. Essentially below its 5-day moving average, 20-day, and those are like momentum moving averages for me. So if it cannot capture those moving averages back and try to push higher, well, I will be bearish. I will be watching it to the downside. So first target would be, well, I'm watching, ideally I'm a breakdown trader. I look at the stock to make a new low. If I want to go short, or essentially I don't short stocks, I just go buy puts. Okay, same thing with going long, I just buy calls. And same thing to the upside. If it makes a new fresh high and it has a momentum, I'll just join it, ride it, and get out. So in my opinion, if this stock goes below these support levels, it can definitely test the 200-day moving average, which is low 30s, somewhere around 31-ish area. Of course, it's a moving average, but if it just has a weakness, it might not happen like straight flush down. If you go back, take a look at it, last time it did lose 50-day moving average. How it came tested the 200-day moving average. It took like 2 months to test the 200-day moving average. But again, this stock has gone up literally from last year around this time. It was trading at around like $7-8 to 50 something, 20 something billion, I believe the market capitalization of this stock. Let's take a look. Where is it right now? 22 billion. And put to call ratio. I was seeing, even when the stock was pushing higher, only maybe a little bit of a call activity, but then after I saw significant call selling after this huge pop and drop from like failed to make a new high, and then back to people as nibbling a little bit of a puts. So if I go take a look at last 2 days, on Friday, yeah, we're both put selling and call selling, and it could have been just a daily. That's why I might be seeing this kind of range. But on a stock itself, we can on Thinkorswim itself, we can see the stats: 145, 50,000 calls traded. Volume, only 11% traded at the asking price, meaning 45% of that volume, people were selling those calls. They were selling it to the bid, whether they were taking profit or whether they were doing cover calls or credit spreads, whatever. This didn't look bullish to me, like 11%. Same thing with the puts, only like 9%. Most of it was executed. I mean, we can just go into the orders and take a look. The two big orders, there are spreads. October 3rd, 50 call. It looks like it executed below even bid, 22,054. And I don't know what these people are trying to do. 44 put spread, which expired October. 42 put, 15,000. October 3rd, 48 call. Again, this one, I'm not sure if what they're trying to. I don't know what kind of spread they're trying to do, but the point is, there's no directional bets, in my opinion. So maybe those people are betting that on a high implied volatility, they want to capture some delta, or the time decay, possible. Because I don't trade all those complicated iron condor or butterfly, all those things. I'm super directional. If stock is coming down, I'll trade it to the downside. If it's going up, I'll trade it to the upside. So another thing I want to show, which I did already, were largest cluster of orders, where they came in, and even on my chart you can see I just put it for myself. Number one print orders, largest 760 million order, and that was back in, like I shared this last time. This was back in August 26, 15.8 million shares, 761 million size. And then after that, we saw number 4 came in at around same price, but 274 million. So if price resolves lower, these are pretty much sellers for me, profit takers. And this could be topping phase. Again, I might sound super biased bearish, but I'm not. I'm a breakout trader. Again, if it breaks out, sure, I'll watch it to the upside. If it breaks down, anytime any stock below 50-day, I'm gonna be at least not bullish, and if it has a momentum to the downside, I'll trade it to the downside. So that's my take for Rocket Lab, RKLB. Thanks for watching. Not a buy or sell recommendation. This is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. See you in the next one. Take care. Peace.